Hello YouTube, I'm going to try to keep this one a little shorter. I'm going to talk about strategy and grading and show off a few things and then call it a video. So this is my first crown denomination coin, a New Zealand half crown. It's got a lot of nice detail on this side. I think this is the reverse side. It looks better in person because you can see the elevation on the different details. The center is lower down than the sides. They're a little higher on the elevation. But I think it's a really neatly designed coin. The other side is just your standard monarch. There's King George. He's fairly worn, I think, compared to the crest on the other side. Poor George. Not the star of this show. So yeah, I'm showing off this crown, and in a previous video I showed the Syrian lira that I thought was a really cool looking coin. So my first question is, what actually circulated piece of world currency coinage is your favorite design? Leave a comment there, letting me know what you like the most. And I will see if I can find it, if I run across one. The selection that I have can be somewhat limited, but occasionally you find something really nice, like the florin in this, shilling in this little British package, which to me looks like it has almost no wear on it at all. Certainly don't fancy myself a coin grader, but I don't see anything worn. All the details are there. It seems like it's in excellent shape on both sides. You can even see the details in the hair there. So occasionally I find something really nice in their little packages, and I'm always happy to pick that up. Coin roll hunting, all I've really found are these two once-proof Kennedys. I say once-proof because they've been circulated, they've gotten dirty, a little bit of scratch. Wouldn't really say they're in proof state anymore. And because of that, I think what I'll probably do with them is try the cleaning with cream of tartar that Silvertown mentioned, which I would almost certainly not do on an actual proof state coin. But since these are probably only worth face value anyway, it's not going to hurt them. And we'll see if they come out looking better and unharmed for the experience. So I'll make a video with a title something like "Cleaning My Coins" or some other horrifying thing, and see if they come out looking better when I'm done. And speaking of proofs, this is not a new coin. This is one of the 2015 proof commemorative kookaburras. And I want to make sure you have plenty of time to see the details on the coin. Look for flaws because I want to talk about grading. What would you consider when thinking about getting something like this graded? Either these or some other really nice proof coin. What would you look for, and what would you make sure wasn't there before you think about sending it in for grading? The reason I ask is because the Britannias that I showed last time, the 2014 proof Britannias, when I look those up, the graded versions that have received high grades, 69s or 70s, are selling for close to twice as much. Either a little more or a little less, depending. And so I don't know what makes it worthwhile to send one of these in, or what would steer you away from sending one of these in to get them graded. So there's a nice close view of that Britannia. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about was strategy. I've been collecting silver for about 3 months now and doing research, and I've sort of settled on a strategy. These world silver coins sold at spot are my version of purchasing generic bullion, because the whole point of generic bullion is low premium, and these have no premium. So I don't really see myself buying any generic bullion so much as just continuing to pick these up and look for other deals, like the things that I can get from the metals recycler in my area. And it is important to diversify your investment. So these are my bullion, and as far as prices go, I first started near the beginning of the year. Everybody was putting out their yearly predictions. the more sort of trustworthy or mainstream or historically accurate predictors were either saying for a low this year around $15 an ounce or around $12 an ounce, depending on who you were listening to. And so in my head I said, okay, $16.50 and under is probably going to be a good buying place. I want to be aggressively buying, which means more in the room of the bullion pickups. And then over $16.50 I probably want to be slowing those down and focusing more on numismatic stuff. Over $17.50 I want to be almost stopping these altogether and really just looking for numismatic stuff and good deals and things. And then over about $20 I want to be trading some of these more generic bullion type coins for purely numismatic stuff. So I haven't decided on a series for that. I was thinking either standing Liberty quarters, if I want to set the bar somewhat reasonably. If I want to set the bar unreasonably high, I was thinking of seated Liberties, quarters and or halves. And so that's what I'll kind of be thinking about doing once prices break over 20. There's a really nice 3 pence in here. You can even make out the detail on the acorns. Try to get a good focus on that. And I think I just made it worse. Okay, well, anyway, and then the majority of my silver budget, regardless of what spot price is going to be going towards things like the Britannia and the Kook that I feel like I can turn around within 2 to 5 years for some kind of reasonable profit that I can then use to buy whatever the nice next year items are with a bonus on the side. So that is my long-term silver strategy at the moment. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you found nice things. Keep looking for deals, and I will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.